Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to another episode, another live stream here with me, Simulation for the Nation. Hope you're all doing very well on this lovely Sunday. We've got 24 people in here before we get started, so hello and welcome to you all. Well, hello to, let's see, we've got Alexander Lewis, we've got this gamer guy, we've got Ryan Lawler, welcome along guys, Adam Farrell's here, Ellie Colhoun, Tony Sony, welcome along, Michael Schaefer's here as well. We've got Patrick in this chat here as well. And who else? David Zebo, welcome along as well. And thank you for subscribing, Windstorm. Really do appreciate that. Welcome into the chat. Hope you're doing very well. Hello to Jean Paul as well. I'm doing very well, thank you today. How about yourself? We are doing something a little bit different. We're going back towards Gwenddwr for a bit to do some off-camera work today. Hello, Sim Noob and Thomas Crofts. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're all doing very well. Nice to have you on board today. Hope you're having a great weekend. And we'll get ourselves up and working here, I think. So we are heading back over to Wales, and the reason we're doing that is quite simply because we have a lot of, we have an awful lot of off-camera work that I need to do. So I thought, what better way to do it than sit and talk to you guys whilst we crack through. So let's just get our volume turned down a notch here. Atta boy, and we'll get ourselves up and working. So, like I say, we're doing a lot of off-camera work to give you an idea of what we're gonna do. First thing is, we are going to be combining the rest of this field, but I need to go and put the tether onto courseplay because it's in the wrong area. So we're just going to nip through here. Courseplay decided to go through the fence and just completely messed everything up. So we'll get this put back in and finish that little field off there. It'll also work on this field. We've got another 2 fields for it to do as well. As you can see, time is coming against us. We are in the beginning of autumn. Let's get rid of that. I had the mower on here earlier. Go away. Oh yeah, wrong button. That's always handy. I had a mower on here earlier that I need to get rid of, so that's why we had our... There we go. There. Hey Simulator Gaming, welcome along, how you doing? How's everyone's Sunday coming along today? I usually don't have that much money. What I did, because I'm doing a lot of off-camera mowing, I bought in a huge big Chrome Big M for a little while, just to get ourselves going again. Now, what we'll do... I'm going to give hired worker half a chance to do this right, and we'll see how it gets on. Hey Stefan, welcome along. Hope you're doing very well today. How's it all going, my friend? So it's been a while since I've been streaming. I think it was around this time last week, actually. Let me know how it's all going. What do you think of all the recent announcements with the fact sheets as well? Do let me know down below. I love some of those new fact sheets we've seen. I think they're fantastic. So let's get ourselves started up. We'll get that going. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this all squared off here. So we've got this little field. In terms of other fields we've got to harvest, this is the furthest west. Then we've got fields 7 and 8, which are spring wheat, and then 9 is actually corn as maize. So we've got that one to work in. So we'll have to have a look into that, but we'll probably won't get that far today. We've got an awful lot of raking and baling to do, so that'll be our next step, I think. And what we may even do is once this gets away properly, I might just put this onto a hired worker and let them figure the rest of this out. The fact sheets were amazing, Patrick. You are absolutely right, and they were quite incredible. I'm really liking to see the length and the depths of all the classic machines they're bringing in. I think that's going to be really interesting. I do have a girlfriend, Ellie, yes. What does everybody think of the old classic machine? The old classic case that has arrived, and the even older Fiat. I thought that was a fantastic looking machine to have in there. Really, really nice looking piece of kit. has completed the task already. Okay, I think that's a lie. Oh, I don't have it in. Okay. So we're gonna have to just do. We'll get 3 headlands done here. We don't have the combine hide worker on here, unfortunately. So we'll get 3 headlands done. We'll set the hide worker away as best as possible to see what else we can get done now. So how has everyone's week been? What have we been getting up to? What are we playing on still? Are we still playing on Farm and Sim? And if we are, what maps are we playing on right now? What's keeping our attention? It is getting awfully close to the launch of FS19, so it's no surprise if you get a little bit bored of what we have available in FS17 so far. But do let me know what you're playing on at the moment. I'm still very much enjoying Shamrock Valley. Also, Gwenddwr as well is a fantastic map. It really is. Meadow Grove update. Nice, Patrick. That's awesome. How do you find that? Must admit, unfortunately, I've yet to get back onto that map. I've just been too busy with other commitments. 11090s will flood the mod site. Oh, you are absolutely right. Yeah, 100%. Hey Michael, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? That's quite alright. I did see a bit of that stream, yeah. That looked like it was some good carnage. William Otley, welcome along. How you doing? Played at Oakfield, combined 3 fields today. Nice, Jean-Paul. That's the way to go. Currently moving some hay. Nice. I'll have to have a look at them actually. They're a little bit different to what I used there, so I'll have to go and see what it's looking like. Hey Charlie, welcome along. How's it going, my man? Hello Lewis, welcome in, sir. How you doing? And Max Gardner's here as well. Welcome along, Max. How's your Sunday afternoon going? You join us as we're trying to get through as much off-camera work as possible, which is going to entail a lot of baling, a lot of movement. We'll get this field combined, and then there's going to be a lot of baling of various sorts. Hey Max Compton, welcome along. How are you doing today? Are you going to be 19? I will be playing on 19, yes, William. Yeah, looking forward to it. Can't be too far away now. Come on, old girl. There we go. Not doing too bad at all, Max, actually. It's cold now. It's getting really cold over where I live. Something I'll kind of just stick through. That TX32 was a very welcome surprise. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Really, really fantastically detailed there. The one, I would love to see a classic John Deere come in, and after that I'd be happy. I'd love everything we've got there right now. The Case Maxim, or Magnum I think it is, it's beautiful. Really happy with that. And I love the fact that now, because they have brought in the starting from scratch mode, they've brought in machines of all different sizes and ages so that you can kind of, in theory, achieve what you want to achieve in terms of starting from scratch. It's actually possible, which I think is fantastic. Very good idea. It has, mate. Yeah, it has, Lewis. Yeah. I kind of haven't been around as much as I usually am. It's I'm limited to about 1 or 2 streams a week these days, so it's got to make the most of it when I can, really. Jean-Paul, I live in Ontario, Canada. Do you know what's a very good question, Max? At the moment, it looks like there's going to be mainly a list of... I know the Frontier design guys have got a few they're going to bring out, which would be fantastic to see. After that, who really knows? I'll have to wait and see. It could be quite interesting to see what maps actually make it across. Oh, nice, David. That's the way to go with it. I've yet to pre-order, actually. I should probably do that this week. Okay. Do you know what, Adam? I don't know. I'd love to think the AI will be better. It's the one small... Oh, I'm going to just get that a little bit there. There we go. One small little thing that I'd hope is going to be better. I hope Culver, West Coast and Shamrock... Well, I know Shamrock's going to be coming across. West Coast, I would highly doubt it. I think if that ever came across, Bullet Bill would want to rebuild that. And I do believe he is going to be looking into rebuilding Culver Park Farm from scratch as well. But yeah, certainly keep an eye out for that one as well. Lewis, welcome back. I think I do remember you. Yes, I don't. Originally I was from the UK. Yeah, I don't live there anymore though. Welcome back, SG. I do like these old Dominators. Very nice old combines. I keep meaning to, and I know I'm not going to do it now because we're coming so close to the end, but change the script whereby whenever you unfold the combine, the steps go up. I don't like that. Do I have an Instagram, FSLegend17? I do. I don't use it anywhere near as much as I should. I really need to get back onto that one. What I do have, what I do start to use now is the community tab on YouTube as well, so I'm starting to post a few different things up there when I can. So keep an eye on that one as well, that could be good. It could be a good place to try and find out what I'm doing. Oh, congrats FS Legend, that's the best way to go. You should do a live Cornbrook, dude. Boy, that's a good idea. It would be quite a logistical challenge, but never say never. There's always an option. So this field's a bit of a weird shape. So my episode of Cornbrook Contracting was supposed to come out today. Due to work commitments elsewhere, I couldn't get it edited in time, so it will be out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that one. Let's see if we can square this right off here. That'll be nice. We've got 50 people watching, that's awesome. Thank you everybody ever so much for coming and sticking along. Welcome along if you've just joined. If you have, please do hit that like button, it really helps out. And if you've yet to do so, please hit that subscribe button as well, it really does help the stream out a lot. It appears like the John Deere has stopped heading, so we need to figure out that one. So we'll just kind of get this corner squared off, and then I'll be happy to leave the AI to do its thing. Names was always going to be a tricky one. I think Tom, the creator, was always just a little bit too busy for Names, sadly. Hello Paddy, welcome along. I'm doing very well, thanks. How about yourself today? What's new in the world? So I'm going to be doing a nice short stream today. Mr. Virtual Farmer will be continuing on the back of me here at about 8 PM GMT. Well, I don't think we need... I do like that Renault. I don't think we need it yet. We may do at one stage, but at the moment we've got plenty of tractors. It's a nice looking little Renault though. I'm pleased that people like that storyline as well. It's a nice little... Nice little change, but you do your thing there. See if we can get this done. So we'll get this a little bit done ourselves. We'll put the tractor into there. Then we might take the New Holland that has the header trailer. We'll go and stick the rake onto the back of that so we can get some raking done, and then the baling can be good to go. That must be a terrain-based thing, I think. You know what, the first month or so of the new FS game is always difficult because everyone's always waiting for the scripts they need. So follow me, GPS, courseplay, things like that, and then a few of the basic mods that we need, manual attach, maybe auto load, things like that. Always makes the first couple of days a little bit trickier. But it's nice because it gives you time to kind of figure out what else there is and what else we can use. Well, certainly that's the way I try and look at it. That's an interesting point, FS Legend. I thought it looked like an old, like a Nissan Navara, but I was talking to a few people on, I think I was talking to Dave and Landy on TeamSpeak about this once, and it's kind of like an amalgamation of a lot of trucks, really. It looks quite similar to a lot of them in various different ways. But it's nice to see it's not just a big Chevy. It's nice to see it's something a little bit smaller. The stream's going to be on for about another 40 minutes or so there, Adam. Hello, Paul Cox. Welcome along. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself tonight? Hello, Mr. Virtual Farmer. Welcome along. How are you doing, sir? Welcome into the stream. If you've yet to do so, please do go and check out Mr. Virtual Farmer's channel. I don't know how you've missed it if you haven't so far. He is producing some great content. Not only is he producing half of the cornbrook contracting content, he does take care of everything that Jamie produces. So do go and check out that, but also do go and check out his other stuff. He's putting some sterling work and a lot of effort into some of his Shamrock Valley work there. So do go and check that out. He's got a series on this here map as well, on Gwenddwr, so make sure you check that out as well. I'm sure they will, Max. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And why wouldn't they, really? It'd be nice. Okay, we need to just put you into here. Kind of playing a game of how many different fields can we work in. Actually, what are we in here? We're in field 30 right now. So, for those of you who haven't seen inside the yard here for a while, we've got some bales to unstack down to take off this trailer down here. Silage bale stack is looking pretty big and pretty even still at the moment. They haven't fallen over yet. Got to unload that bale trailer soon. Got to get some grain in there. Heston bales are coming in nicely. We're going to try and fill this whole barn with hay. So we might have to move that straw into the shed down the bottom here. So lots to do, lots to do. Actually ran the wrong way. I need to bring it back to the New Holland. I will be here whenever, VF. You know where to find me. Lovely stuff. Doing a fine job there. Okay, so plan A is to bring this out. We're going to put the rake onto the Ford, onto the New Holland, beg your pardon. We'll get this started. We've got a couple of fields to rake up. We'll get some baling done after that. And then we can keep an eye on the combine. We've got to move the combine down to the other end of the farm. That's an important job to get done as well. Ah, okay. Where have I left my rake? It's around the corner there. Bill B, welcome along. How are you doing? Yeah, we've got quite a few silage bales. I have 250 cows, and they go through an awful lot of silage, so awful lot of food in general. So we're getting ourselves stocked up for them. That's for sure. I'd rather have too many that I could sell than not have enough. And besides, the way I look at it, when you look at this map, there's an awful lot of grass fields, so it makes sense to buy all the grass fields you can. We also need to technically finish that field as well. We started ploughing. We left a little track along to get to the straw bales that are still out, so we need to get those carted in as well. Something tells me we won't get all of this done today. Hey Trev, welcome along, how's it going? Thank you, Craig. I really appreciate that. Welcome along. Meadow Grove is not out for consoles. It's PC only, unfortunately, at the moment. Gamer Dragon, welcome along, my friend. How are you doing? If you have yet to check out the Adventures of Dave, do make sure you go to Gamer Dragon's page and check that out. They are all of the stories that Dave, who drives tractors for Combo Contracting, will find and will record. Very much worth checking out. Not doing too bad, thanks you, Traff. Not too bad at all. Hey, Ben Sim, welcome along. We've got crew in here as well. Welcome, welcome. Do I use a more realistic fuel mod? I did for a while, but then I think I took it out of this game. I think it's in my Shamrock game save still. Combine's still going over there. You're still tedding without making any mistakes. Excellent. Farming Fanatic, welcome along. How are you doing today? Finally starting to catch up. That's the spirit, GD. I know what you mean. It's been a brutal week for me this week. I haven't been around to do anything. Anything that I got pre-recorded and edited up to, I think it was Tuesday, is good. Anything after that, it's not good. Haven't been able to finish anything, haven't been able to do a thing. However, we survived the week, we're here. I think you're probably right there, Adam. I think Giants himself have a lot of other priorities ahead of mod testing right now, so any new mods that you may see may be coming to PC only via the likes of maybe FSUK or Mod Hoster or another site like that. But yeah, I think we've kind of come to the end of our mods from the mod hub for now, which I understand. Do oh, I don't want to do no. Go back. We're not doing. Still doing a second headland. There we go. Cool, FS Legend. I'll see if I can take a look at that in a moment or two. Well, once I finish at least. Oh, nice, Michael. How are you finding live streaming? Liam Gaming, welcome along to Saw Your Message. Everything I've seen on FS19 I love so far. Really am very intrigued by every single aspect of it, really, to be honest. There's a lot there to keep me entertained, that's for sure. Hello Glengar, welcome along. How you doing? Should have and probably could have put this onto courseplay, but we'll rake this field up. The rest of the fields can be raked up by courseplay and we can start baling. We got about 8 Heston bales of straw to pick up. We need to get that field plowed. Really, I could have done the stream for about 3 hours and probably still kept working. Okay, so let's put the GPS set there and start making this up. Standing next to some people's names, FS Legend means that they are a moderator of the channel. For me, across the page, actually, across the entire YouTube, it means that anyone who has a spanner next to the name in the chat is a moderator. Oh, that class is still going as well. Fantastic. What I love about FS, if you have a field like a map like this, if everything works properly. So for example, the courseplay and the hired workers, it's lovely to have tractors working in the background. Nuncio mechanics, Reese. What is my job? I'm actually not allowed to say what my job is. It's a big secret. Do a big multiplayer, Craig? That's not a bad idea, you know. I've often thought about that. Since my Trado very kindly provided me with a server, it's always something I could possibly do. But we'll have to wait and see. That server has designs at the moment. We've got an idea for what the server is going to be used for in the future, so it's going to be. It could be interesting. Oh, I love GPS and everything it does. The first month, I was just saying earlier, the first month without Follow Me, without GPS, without courseplay to a degree, just gonna be so difficult. It's always a challenge because it makes you kind of play the game a little bit more and move around, try different machines, but oh, Follow Me. Adabu, welcome along, how are you doing? Nice to have you on board, it's been a while. Who protects giant software? You've busted me. Oh, crashed. Speaking of that, Glengar, there might be a certain field of soy of maize that I have just not had the time to breathe to think about today, unfortunately, or this week. I don't know if you've got anything done with it or not, but I'll try and get onto the usual place to have a look at that. I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope that whoever developed those, you know, Follow Me, GPS, etc. I hope they're going to, they're already working on it, or they know what to do to convert it over pretty quickly. Marcus, welcome along. Thank you ever so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to Simulation for the Nation. Very much appreciated. We have got 46 people in here according to me. If you are watching and you get to do so, please do hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. And subscribe to Simulation for the Nation like Marcus just did. Oh, he's finished work. Great. I mean, you can see how much I use GPS. I use it for my mowing, I use it for my raking. The ploughing over there is done with GPS, hence the reason it's arrow straight. Absolutely adore that mod. And also, what I find a bit weird about whatever the GEO for seasons we're using here, this is autumn and look at the weather. I'm baling hay in autumn. The T5, this is a T6. This T6 was from the mod hosters. A huge pack of new shape New Hollands on mod hoster. No problem, David. Thank you ever so much for stopping by, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Okay. Just power on through the field here. So I think at this stage as well, we'll zip this around the corner. I think we need to go and look at the combine. I think it could be full and then finished. Put a proper weight in the front of this one because I had a tiny little homemade weight thing that was far too small. Uh, 51 then I guess. Do you know what? I'm very interested by cotton, Michael. I don't know the first thing about cotton, so I think it's going to be a very interesting experience. Certainly to do it a couple of times. It's a lot more appealing to me than sugarcane ever was as well. You can stay there for now. Oh no, you're still going. Fantastic. I know, right, Adam? Isn't that great? I was really quite pleased to see that. I wish, I mean, I know I might be a little bit biased here being a Red fan, but I wish there was a couple of new Massies in there. I mean, maybe there still will be, but yeah, there just seems to be a lot of the old pre-existing Massies. Go. I'm gonna leave you to do your thing. Oh, we're flying through the jobs today. Hello, Gavin. Welcome along. How you doing, my man? Welcome into the stream. Hope all is well. I did it a few times only in the big American maps, not UK maps. Oh yeah, for sure, FS. But the new American map from Giants, Ravenport, looks fantastic. The level of detail on both their maps, to be fair, look fantastic. Really, really good. Conrad, welcome up. How are you doing? Oh, he nearly made it through. I think the finishes off. Maybe number 35, you know, with what we've seen so far, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd love to see a classic Massey come through. And even just like a slightly older one as well, like a 3125 or something would be fantastic. 3090 would be awesome as well. I'm doing very well, thank you, Gavin. Yeah, very well indeed. I feel like the level of detail they've put into like objects just around the map seems to be far more intense. Things like half-built houses or just broken rickety bridges. I think that's something that's really nice to see. We might even get this entire field into one trailer load. Looks like we're going to be able to. No worries, Reese. Thank you very much. Okay, around we go. Maybe one time, Adam. I think to develop a good Irish or English or British style map, it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of very tight, as you know, very small tight fields that when Giants create the maps, they have to create them in mind for all users really. So they wouldn't be able to depict an Irish map or a British map to the kind of standard that we'd want that everybody could play, and that get those Irish and British gamers would like to see, unfortunately. I think that's where the problem really comes down to. Let's get my reel down. Hey Liam, welcome along. Doing very well, thanks. Oh, crash. That didn't go well. That's what happens when you try and read chat too much. I'm doing very well, thanks Liam. How about yourself today? What's new? So we'll just go and park this up here. Next job for the combine is to be moved over to the field 7, but we won't do that now. We're just going to park it up here. We're going to crack on with some baling, I think, now. Okay, I think actually we'll just take the combine back over to the main yard. Get out of the field because it's going to get in the way of baling anything. We've got about 20 minutes left to go. So still to come, we're going to be, well, there's a lot more raking that's been done. We've got a lot more ground to ted there. We'll get the baling done. We might even get some bales carted in as well, depending upon how we're all looking. Hello James, welcome along. How are you doing today, my friend? Well, welcome into the stream, hope all is well. I will sling it into the yard there, why not? Actually, what I'm tempted to do with this field on the left here, because I go into the far field quite a bit and we're going to be cutting a lot of things out here. That little path at the side there is probably not going to get ploughed in. I'm probably just going to leave that as it is and keep it as like a little track through to the other field. For now though, I think it's not right there. I would love to see a New Holland Tech 66, 68 maybe. That'd be really cool. They're a lovely old combine. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we'll start with some hay. We'll get this all baled up nice and quickly. Not sure how much we can expect or how many bales we can expect to see off here, but I mean technically this is kind of third cut. We are into autumn, so we'll take what we can get. Should be good. I find that the material textures on the new, well, all the new material textures look great, but on the Fent or the Agco Ideal Combine, they look particularly good. Really, really do provide another level of detail. So far, the best two machines I've seen for the new material textures, in my mind, are the Agco Ideal and the New Holland Wheel Loader. That looks very good with them as well. Nice FS Legend, that's cool. Have I dropped the bale yet? One, okay. There. Oh, awesome on them. I think you're right though. I think the John Deere, the 6R would be nice. I'm liking the 6M as well as like a smaller utility tractor. I think that would be great to have around. I do like this setup. In the next episode of A Dairyman's Diary, we shall be seeing a new, well not a new, but a demonstration Massey coming in to see if it's going to be worth an update or an upgrade. But at the moment there, we're sticking with what we have. The power horse is a 6.4. Okay, I've missed a bit of that. Stop by to say hi from Kansas City. Christopher Harris, welcome along, my man. Thank you very much. How is Kansas City doing today? Maddox JS, hello, sir. How are we? What were you driving on Dave's Forza stream, by the way? It sounded very loud. Welcome back, Gamer Dragon. No crashes of any type at all. None whatsoever. Specifically none where I was watching a different screen and drove the combine into the side of a trailer. That didn't happen. Not at all. Forza Fame, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? Mild and sunny. Nice. That seems fair enough. That seems fair enough. Just think what it'll be like when FS19 rolls around. You'll never get outside. Fair enough, Matt. Those trailers are looking fantastic, by the way, Matt. The version you put onto Discord the other night with the low poly paintwork looked really, really fantastic. Okay, so this field should take us only but a minute to finish up. And then we are good to get cracking. We'll take this over to the other side there where we can probably wrap out that small field. We'll move the rake into the next one. Probably see how that's all looking, and then we might stack some bales just to get those all done because they're quite tricky jobs. Oh, that's awesome news, Forza Fame. Thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed them. Matt, if you're still here, would you like to put a link in into the chat for the latest update for your trailers? I don't know if it's on your Facebook profile or where it might be. Hey Nathan, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Nice to have you on board. Nice to see that Meadow Grove made it out and is looking good. Apologies for not getting around to doing any first look on it. I have been exceptionally busy away from all things YouTube. I've seen those coming through there, Adam. Yeah, they're looking pretty good actually. Tom Norton, welcome along. How are you doing, my friend? Just the way the Bales come on the New Holland Bale you use on Shamrock Valley. When they hit they do kind of jump around a little bit, yeah. It's not ideal, but I just wanted to use a different baler, really. Thank you, Tom. I really appreciate that. That's great to hear. There's 50 people in here still, folks. If you've yet to do so, please do smash that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation. Really does help out a lot. The message is old enough, but it should be making the black soap. Yeah, it's got a bit of a grunt to it. It's pulling fair bit of weight here. Get around that corner. Oh, yes, I'll finish here. I'm going to show you one of the sheds I use, see if it fits your plan, and then later on I'll tell you what I did with it. Away! It does a touch, yeah. Hello Liam, welcome along, how you doing? Welcome aboard. It's a nice baler, it's just one of those things. I'd be interested to see if they bring out, with FS19, if any different balers arrive. You know, John Deere do balers, I wonder if we'll see any implements from those guys. That'd be pretty cool. We obviously have the Kuhn balers. Nothing on there from Crone yet. Be interested to see if there's a big pack coming along. You got quite a few bales from there actually. I'm quite impressed with that. So what I think I'll do, we'll park this in here, we'll set the rake away next door. Oh, rubbish. Let's get into the field back. You weren't supposed to still be here, GD. Okay, so we'll set this away next door. We'll come and pick up the John Deere's finished as well, which is good. Into here. There we go. Feel 30. So if I skip up here quickly, VF, I'll show you what I mean. That was what I did. Now, does that look like something you'd want to use? Because I can tell you what I did with that one pretty quickly and where that came from. It's a good one to use actually, but yeah, I can detail that a bit later on. Ooh, ouch, GD. That's a tough blow. Okay, so where's the gate here? We've got one last field to throw around to tether. To keep this going for a little bit. Timer on there. We've got 5 minutes left as well. Perfect. So I'm going to start stacking some bales, I think, quickly. What do the silver buttons do on that John Deere? Which silver buttons? Catching it out of the moon, no problem at all. Have a good rest of your day. I'm just going to skip through to my JCB, it's down here somewhere. As if by magic. Ah, and I missed it. I'm not sure what they do actually, if they do anything at all. So we will start by rounding up the rest of these bales just because they're a little bit easier and more enjoyable to stack. If one of my moderators would gladly or please grab the video from yesterday, please, which was the young farmer actually. Oh. So how many bales are we looking at? We've got 2 on here, we've got 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. 9's not bad. What fields do we own here? Quick cube. We own quite a few. We own all of the fields in the west and the south, and then we own a couple straggling around the main farm, the other main farm. So we own quite a few. Majority of them are all grassland. We do have, as it stands right now, 252 cows. So we're kind of buying as much as we can just so we can keep them all fed. Who would park that? I mean, honestly. Right, so what we'll do, we'll just stick that one there for now. Any chance you're going to allow me to pick you up? Sweet! Awesome job. Ideally I need to move that straw out of here, so we might get to that at some stage. Again, not a job for right now, but maybe something I can get done sooner rather than later. What we do need to do right now though is hope that that sales trigger isn't too big. I'm getting stuck in the corner. A green abbey. I know I'm flying against tradition. Oh VF, this is the land of bales here. You have no idea how many I've got and how many I've got planned to bring in still. It's nuts. Have you seen my silage, my round bale silage stack? I messaged you once when we were talking about something ages ago, VF, where I was stuck wrapping like 150 round bales of silage. And I'll show you the fruits of my labour. Catch you later, VF. Enjoy your stream. I shall see you very shortly. So we're going to stack these 2 bales in the shed here, and then we're good to go, I think. We've got quite a bit done. It's been a successful little off-stream session here, which I'm delighted about. Always good to get these all in and out of the way, because there's a lot of work to do for my series, and it's nice to get as much done as I can off camera. Just pop you into there. So for now though, we will leave it here. Thank you ever so much to everyone who has watched. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation if you've yet to do so already. And we will see you in the next one. All being well, we should be back with another live stream tomorrow, but I don't know. So keep an eye out on my Discord server. Links are in the description for that as well if you've yet to sign up. And we shall see you in the next one. So until then, have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see you at some stage in VF stream, so enjoy that one. I'm sure it's going to be a belter, and we'll catch you later. Have a good night.